But there can be many other forms of lives who are not developed into this stage. And the scientists, they have found out many types of life organisms. In the sea, there are various kinds of sea plants. We do not know whether we should call them as living beings or living things. Sometimes they catch the fish and eat. There are trees. Some trees catch those small animals through the branches and absorb the substances. So there are various types of plants. And we do not know whether these type of plants, whether these type of organisms are having these 5 types of energies. Only those living beings who are developed to have these 5 types of energies, gross or subtle level forms, feelings, perceptions, mental formations and consciousness. Only they are having rebirth, moving from life to life. And the other type of life is from the Buddhist point of view. We do not think that they are having rebirth. On the other hand, Arahantas also do not have rebirth. Arahantas are not called as satta, because when we call the word satta, means 5 aggregates attached because of ignorance, and the clinging to 5 aggregates because of craving and delusion. Arahants, they have eradicated the attachment and delusion, and they do not have any clinging to 5 aggregates. So they are not known as satta. That is why they are known as enlightened. So they have put the end to rebirth. And what does Buddhism teach? What does Buddhism teach then? Does Buddhism encourage you to be born again and again and again in this circle of existence? Buddha says, be born again and again and again in this circle of existence during your suffering. You have been born billions and billions and billions of times. You will be born again and again and again until such a day that you enlighten. The bones of a single person will be a heap of mountains greater than the Mount Webulla. If there is somebody to collect the bones of a single person who is wandering in this circle of existence. In this circle of existence you have shed tears and blood. If there was somebody to collect all these things, they were greater than the water of the great ocean. Such a long time that we are moving here and there in this circle of existence. So Buddha says, it is wasting our time being born human beings, intelligent type of living beings. You all can understand and eradicate the attachment towards this 5 aggregates, then you will become enlightened. In order to achieve this, Buddha teaches us and encourages us to do 3 types of things. Sabbabhava sakarana, he says, refrain from all the kind of evil, unwholesome, negative actions. Why? Negative, unwholesome actions will produce negative energies. In return, you will be born in negative realm. So negative actions will condition you to have rebirth in lower realms. So Buddha says, prevent negative energy to eradicate the chances to be born in lower realms. Kusala Supasampada, cultivate, perform good, wholesome deeds, actions. Why? This wholesome energy will pave the way path to be born, to have rebirth in higher realms. But again, the third one, no point of moving here and there. So, Sachitta Pariyodapana, develop your wisdom, purify your thoughts, eradicate the defilement step by step. Then you will move from dark to light, you will move from light to light. And one day, when you are suitable, when you are matured enough, you yourself will realize this perfect truth, perfect enlightenment. Sooner or later, this life or next life. So that's the last problem. The Buddhist. So from the Buddhist point of view, what we are all trying to do is to put the aim for rebirth. So I think as I talk, this much is enough, and you may have got a lot of questions to ask. I open this session for question and answers.
I have a question on the Buddhist rites after a person has passed away. So does that help the person have a better rebirth? A related question is, we come to the temples and we transfer merits to the dead. And again, the same question, does that help the dead have a better rebirth?
Your question is basically to do religious activities once somebody died. Does it help for the departed beings? Not always, but it can help in some certain cases. When somebody died, that person, if he is born to kind of a realm where he can receive your merits and to be born in a positive realm, then only religious activities, meritorious deeds that are performed by relatives and friends will be helpful. Suppose somebody after the death was born as an animal, that will not be helpful. Was born in a very suffering realm, it will not be helpful. But some friends and relatives, at the moment of the death, due to some negative energies, they can be born in some certain kind of realms where they can receive the merits, which is known as Paradattupa Jivi. It means a person after the death can be born from the second body. Buddha says that we are having three types of bodies. The first body is gross level, physical body, you can touch it. Second type of body is Manokaya, made of the mental elements, subtle elements, made of mind. Third body, Sanyamekaya, that is perceptions. When somebody passed away, if that person, due to some negative thoughts, if that person cannot let go of this physical body, because of the attachment, that person may cling to the second type of body. Then he may appear through Manokaya. Sometimes they can appear in front of our eyes. It is because our visual range is 400 to 700 nanometers. That is our visual range. So sometimes those departed beings, those who are living in second body, possibility is there. Once a while they may appear in front of our eyes only for 1 or 2 seconds and then they disappear. That's the meaning when some people say, just now I saw my grandfather was sitting here and he disappeared. And for these kind of people, if they are in this kind of realm,